I am Rachel, or YogiFleeman, and the practice that we're going to do today is a full flowing class. So we're going to start in relaxation, lying down in Shavasana. We'll do a little bit of mobilisation work to warm up our bodies, warm up our joints, see how we're feeling today. And then we'll do some sun salutations to get a little bit of heat build up in our bodies, get a little bit of a flow going before we build in some standing postures, do a little bit of a balance before we come down to do our seated postures, and then gradually work our way back to relaxation. So hopefully you'll enjoy this class today. We're going to start lying down on the mat in Shavasana, so if you'd like to come and join me. So we're starting lying down, lying back on the mat. You can have your feet on the mat with your knees relaxing in towards each other if you want to. If you have any tension in your lower back, allow that to release before extending your legs out on the mat, allowing your feet to relax out to the side, your hands by your sides with your palms facing up. Just get yourself comfortable. I'm going to stay here, maybe closing the eyes. Feeling your body in this space. Have a scan of your body, see how you're feeling today. See how your body's feeling and how your mind's feeling. Just be aware of that. And remember to be kind to yourself throughout your practice. I'd like to bring one hand to your chest and one hand to your belly. And as you inhale, I want you to feel that belly rise. Feel the expansion of your belly. And as you exhale, feel your belly fall. And feel yourself supported by the mat. Do a few more of those. Breaths into your belly. Feel that movement of your body with your breath. Follow your breath in through your nostrils. Feel it moving those abdominal muscles. Nice, slow, controlled breaths. And on your next inhale, I'd like you to bring that breath into your chest now. So as you inhale, feel your rib cage expand, feel your lungs fill with oxygen. And as you exhale, feel your rib cage contract, feel your body again supported by the mat. Try and inhale calm. And exhale any tension in your body, in your mind. Then bringing your hands by your sides with your palms facing up. Get to inhale. As you inhale, bring your arms up and over the top of your head. Point your fingertips away, point your toes away. Sink your belly in, engage your thighs. Nice full body stretch. And as you exhale, draw one knee at a time in towards your chest. Give yourself a hug. Hands around your kneecaps. Maybe a little bit of a rock from side to side. So give yourself a massage here. And bringing both hands around your right kneecap, extend your left leg flat out onto the floor. Inhale, and as you exhale, draw that knee a little bit closer in towards your chest. And then beginning to rotate the foot at the ankle. Nice, slow, deliberate rotations of that foot. Drawing nice big circles with that big toe. Feeling if there's any clicking, so clicking is normal, as long as it doesn't hurt. And change the direction of that rotation. Inhale, and as you exhale, draw that knee in towards your chest again. Inhale, bring the knee up, thigh vertical, knee at a right angle, right hand to the inside of the right leg, and exhale, bring it out to the side, bringing a stretch into that inner right thigh now. Maybe a little bit of pressure in your left hand and your left hip, just to open up through those hips. Nothing too much, we're just waking up our joints here. And inhale, bring it back up to center. So keeping your hand on your knee, you're going to draw circles with that one knee. So inhale, draw it in towards your chest, and exhale, bring it round across and away from you, then across the other way and back in towards your chest. So just drawing circles with that leg. Maybe hearing if there's any clicking in that hip. Any pain, just back off. But clicking is completely normal. So maybe if you're okay here, taking that hand away, keep that movement of your leg. Try and keep the rest of your body stationary, but just moving through that leg and that hip joint. Circles don't need to be too big, just enough so that you can feel that movement. Bring it to stationary, thigh vertical, left hand to the outside of the left leg. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring that leg across your body into a twist. So right hand out by your side, maybe looking over that right shoulder. Try and keep that right shoulder on the floor. Feeling that twist down your spine. Maybe a little bit of pressure with that left hand on that left knee. To feel that stretch, that twist into your back, all the way down the length of your spine. From your neck all the way to your tailbone. Then inhale. Help the leg back up to center. Extend the leg up towards the ceiling. Sole of the foot up towards the ceiling. Flexing that foot. So push the heel away. Bring the toes back. Hands round your hamstring. So it doesn't matter if you've got to straighten the leg here. We're just beginning to feel a little bit of a stretch down the back of the leg. Pushing that heel away. Then inhale. Suck your belly in. Lift your head up. Walking up the back of your leg. Push that heel away. Breathing here, maybe lifting the bottom leg, pushing the bottom heel away if you can. And exhale, lower your head, right knee in towards right armpit. So keeping that foot flexed, sole of the foot up towards the ceiling. Just persuading that knee down to the side of your body, holding onto your shin and your calf. Maybe walking up the leg, around the foot if you can. Doesn't matter if you can't get there, as long as you can feel that stretch into your hamstring and your hip. Right side, maybe into your hip flexor on the left. Breathing here. And exhale. Release, allow right leg to float down to meet left, coming back into Shavasana, hands by your sides. Inhale, bring your arms up to overhead, point your fingertips away, point your toes away, engage your thighs, suck your belly in. Exhale, left knee in towards your chest now. Inhale, and as you exhale, draw that knee a little bit closer in towards you. And then rotating the foot at the ankle. So again, nice, big, slow rotations of that foot. Feeling how this ankle feels compared to the other one. Compare this whole side to the other side. See how your body's feeling, if you're feeling balanced. If maybe one side feels a little bit different to the other. You'll change the direction of the foot. Inhale, and as you exhale, draw that knee again in towards your chest. Inhale, thigh vertical, knee at a right angle, left hand to the inside of the left knee, bring it out to the side, right hand to right hip. Just opening up through that hip joint. Nothing too much, just feeling that opening in the hip. And inhale, help it back up to center, hand on your knee, draw it in towards your chest, and we're drawing circles with that knee. So nothing too much, we're just bringing a little bit of movement into that hip, maybe a little bit of a click, as long as it's not hurting. That's completely fine. So any pain at any point through your practice, back off. Just do what feels okay for your body, what feels okay for you today. And maybe letting go of that knee with the hand. Bring your knee to stationary, right hand to the outside of the left leg, help it across your body. Trying to stack your hips, so if you want to bring that right hip a little bit under, that's fine. Knee across, left arm out to the side, maybe looking over that left shoulder, keeping that left shoulder down on the ground. Maybe a little bit of pressure on that knee with the right hand to increase that twist. Feel the twist down the length of your spine. Breathing here, maybe breathe into the side of your body. See how that feels in this twist. And inhale, help it back up to center. Bring your hands round the back of your hamstring, extend left leg up towards the ceiling, sole of the foot up towards the ceiling, foot flexed. So just waking up down the back of that leg. Doesn't matter if you can't straighten the leg. Just beginning to feel a little bit of a stretch in our hamstring, in our calf, all the way to that ankle. Inhale, suck your belly in, walking up the back of your leg, pushing that heel away, maybe pushing the bottom heel away as well. Nice and strong. Feeling that stretch, suck your belly in, necking up, breathing here. Exhale, head to the mat, bending that knee in towards left armpit, sole of the foot staying up towards the ceiling, drawing it down. Maybe walking up to hold on to that foot. Half happy baby pose, the other side. So again, it doesn't matter if you can't reach the foot, just holding on to wherever you can so that you can feel that stretch into the hip on the left, into your hamstring, and maybe the hip flexor on the right. Just breathing here. Nice, slow, controlled, calm breaths. And exhale, release left leg down to meet right, back into Shavasana. Inhale, bring your arms up and overhead, full body stretch. Last one, sink your belly in, point your toes away. And as you exhale, bring your knees one at a time in towards your chest, hug them in towards you, give yourself a hug. So option here, either to bring your knees round to the one side and help yourself to come up to sit, or if you want to, bring your hands underneath your knees, draw your head up towards your knees and begin to rock forwards and backwards down the length of your spine. A few times, keeping that curl. See if there's any areas where your back's a little bit flat, where you might need to keep that curl a little bit more, till you can come all the way over onto your hands and knees into a tabletop position. Coming onto your hands and knees, want your hands underneath your shoulders, shoulder width apart, fingers spread nice and wide, engaging the base of your fingers through the mat, feeling nice and supported through your arms, knees underneath your hips, hip width apart. Suck your belly in, suck your lower ribs in to create that nice flat back. And then we're going to inhale, gently rock forwards, and exhale, gently rock back. So we're going to do that a few times, just waking up through the wrists. Try and make sure you're keeping the knuckles of your fingers down, so especially the base of your middle finger, forefinger and thumb. The eyes of your elbows should be pointing diagonally forwards on both sides. And we're just rocking forwards and backwards, just to feel a little bit of pressure through our wrist, just waking up, so it shouldn't be hurting. Just go as far as you feel is okay. And walking your hands back to your knees slightly. This helps us so that we can control how much weight's going through our wrist. So first one, I want you to bring your left hand, top of the left hand, onto the mat, fingertips pointing towards your knee, palm facing upwards. And we're going to do the same. So inhale, gently rock forwards, and exhale, gently rock back. Trying to keep that left arm straight. If it's too much, maybe walk it into your knees a little bit more so that you can control through your knees and through your right hand how much weight's going through that left wrist. This is a great stretch, just to stretch down your forearm into the top of your hand through your wrist. And the opposite of a weight-bearing, normal weight-bearing position, so it's nice just to do this before we get into our sun salutations. And then swapping, we're going the other way. So left hand on the mat, right hand, top of the hand on the mat, fingertips pointing towards your knee, palm facing upwards, straighten that right arm if you can. Inhale forwards and exhale back. Again, only going as far as feels okay. Controlling that weight through your knees and through your left hand. Really control how much of a stretch you're getting through that right forearm into the right wrist. And sit back on your knees, give it a little bit of a shake out, maybe roll them out. And coming back into your tabletop position, get your hands underneath your shoulders, fingers spread nice and wide, base of the middle finger, forefinger and thumb engage with the mat. I'm going to do some Catcalls now, so I want you to inhale, and as you inhale, tilt your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Allow your belly to fall down towards the mat. Bring your chest through, your shoulder blades together, shoulders back away from your ears, looking forward. I'm going to breathe here, so stay here in this arch of your back. Take a journey down your spine, see from your neck all the way down through your spine, in between your shoulder blades, through your mid back, through your lower back, all the way to your tailbone. Feel that arch of the back. And as you exhale, suck your belly in, tuck your tailbone under, push in through your hands, shoulder blades apart, tuck your head through your arms, looking back towards your legs. And then again, we're going to breathe here for a few breaths. Again, take a journey down your spine. Maybe from your tailbone to your neck this time. Feel the tuck of your tailbone. Feel that curve of your lower back, of your mid back, of your upper back, all the way to your neck. And we're going to move this with our breath now. So I want you to inhale, tilt your tailbone up towards the ceiling, allow your belly to fall down, shoulder blades together, chest through, looking forwards. Exhale, suck your belly in, tuck your tailbone, humping up, pushing through your hands, looking between your arms. Inhale, tailbone up towards the ceiling, looking through. Exhale back. Inhale, come back to center. So sit back, give your hands a little bit of a break. Maybe roll out those wrists a little bit. And then the next one we're going to do, come back over into a tabletop position. So we're going to do the same thing now, but we're going to introduce a little bit of a leg movement with our cat-cows. So I want you to inhale and raise your left leg up towards the ceiling. So pushing that knee up, trying to keep your hips even left and right. Then we're going to point the toe up towards the ceiling. So from here, I want you to try and find that cow position. So we're going to tilt our tailbone up towards the ceiling, chest through, shoulder blades together, and pushing up with that back leg, looking forwards. And exhale, draw that knee in towards your forehead. So we're pushing up through the hands, shoulder blades apart, suck your belly in, head towards your hands. Inhale, coming back, pointing that toe up towards the ceiling, chest through, arch in the back. Exhale, bring that knee to your forehead, shoulder blades apart. Inhale, up, and exhale, release. So we'll do the other side. Inhale, raising right leg, point that toe up towards the ceiling, try and keep your hips even left and right. Inhale, chest forwards, arching that back, looking forwards. Exhale, knee to forehead, shoulder blades apart. Inhale, pointing that toe up towards the ceiling, chest forward, shoulder blades together. Exhale, through. Inhale, up, looking forwards. Exhale, knee to the mat. So sit back, give it a little bit of a shake out. Maybe roll those wrists, give them a shake. Then coming back into that tabletop position. So we're going to work our way up to stand now. So tuck those toes behind, push through your hands. So we're pushing through the base of the middle finger, forefinger and thumb, feeling our fingers engaged with the mat, pushing through the strength of our arms, lifting those knees. Seat bones up towards the ceiling, nice bend in the knees. So the main thing here is trying to find the length from your hands engaged with the mat, finding that straight line from those fingertips to your tailbones. So keep your belly drawn in, keep your lower ribs in. Looking back towards your feet. Allow your heels to come down towards the mat. We're not expecting them to get there, but we're feeling that stretch down the backs of the ankles. Inhale and exhale, knees to the mat. So walk your hands a little bit further forward this time. Again, think about your weight going through the base of the middle finger, forefinger and thumb. Gauging those fingers with the mat. Pushing through your hands, tuck your toes behind. Pushing up, seat bones up towards the ceiling, finding length from your fingers to your tailbone, head looking back towards your legs, and then releasing your heels down towards the mat. So beginning to straighten off the legs. Draw your belly in here, draw your lower ribs in. Make sure you're not holding any tension in your neck. I'm going to begin to walk the dog. So bend one knee and walk the other heel down. And then I'm going to swap, so bend the other leg, other heel down towards the mat. So straighten one leg, bending the other. Pushing those hands in towards the mat, keeping that length. Down our spine as we feel the stretch down the backs of the legs, through the hamstrings, through the calves, into the ankles. Then both heels down together, push the floor away. Then walking your hands up towards your feet, keep a nice bend of the knees until your heels find the floor. Allow your body to fall over your legs, holding on to either elbow. Breathing here, so breathe into the back of your body. Try and release through your spine. It's our first inversion of the practice. So inversions are lovely as they reverse the effects of gravity on our spine. It's on our spine all day, so we're doing the opposite. Finding length through our spine. Maybe nod your head forwards and backwards. Give it a shake. Maybe rock your arms from side to side. And bring your weight a little bit further forward into your toes. Maybe back into your heels. Toes, back to your heels. See how that changing of your weight through your feet changes
how your body feels, where you can feel this in your body. Inhale, and as you exhale, release your hands to the mat. Suck your belly in, and then beginning to stack one vertebrae on the top of the other, rolling all the way up to stand. So you can roll your shoulders back, last of all, bring your head up. Now we're going to come to stand at the top of the mat. So come to stand with your feet either hip distance apart or bring the feet together. Engage in your thighs, suck your belly in, nice proud chest, sternum up, fingers pointing down towards the ground. So this is a mountain pose. Maybe rock forwards and backwards here. Feel the weight through your feet, feel your feet supporting your body. Try and find a position in the middle. Shoulders down, away from your ears. I'm going to bring in some salutations now. So I want you to inhale, bring your arms up and over the top of your head, look up towards your hands. And as you exhale, fold forwards, a little bit of bend in your knees, flat back as you come down, all the way into that forward fold. So tuck your head in, it doesn't matter if you're bending your knees here. Inhale, coming up. So I want you to come up so you can find straight legs now and a flat back. So your hands might be on your thighs, maybe on your shins, or maybe to the floor. Wherever you can go, wherever feels okay for you. You can progress through your practice as your body warms up. Exhale, bend your knees, hands either side of your feet, step back or right leg. So nice big step back, right knee on the floor, toes tucked behind. Make sure that ankle's underneath the knee on the front leg. We're going to inhale, coming up. So we're in a low lunge here. Then inhale, bring your arms up to overhead. Exhale, push the top of that back foot into the mat, maybe sinking down into your hips. Inhale, looking up towards your hands. And exhale, hands either side that front foot. Walk your hands back towards that back knee. So you can bring these toes up on the front foot, up towards the ceiling. So feeling that stretch down the back of the leg. Nice hamstring stretch here. Walking the hands back forwards either side of that left foot, tuck the toes behind, lift the knee, stepping back into a plank position. So for the first one, bring your knees to the mat. Hands underneath your shoulders, nice strong arms, fingers engaged with the mat. Suck your belly in, try to keep a flat body line as you come down, elbows by your sides. Coming down through Chaturanga. So this is the first option. Inhale, pushing through your hands, tops of feet into the mat, raising up. This is our cobra. Exhale, coming down, push through your hands, tuck your toes behind, push into your hands, seat bones up towards the ceiling, into a downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here. And inhale, look towards your hands, step forwards. Right foot, so help it if you need to, get that ankle underneath your knee, left knee down, toes tucked behind. You're going to inhale, arms up to overhead. Exhale, sinking into those hips, push the top of that back foot into the mat. Inhale, looking up towards your hands. Exhale, hands either side of that front foot. Walk your hands back, toes come up towards the ceiling into a hamstring stretch. Try and keep your hips even left and right. Chest forward, so we're not rounding down, keeping a nice proud chest. Breathing here. Exhale, coming back forwards, bend that knee, hands either side of the foot, tuck the toes behind, lift the knee, stepping forwards to the top of the mat. Flat back, straight legs, looking forward, so coming to wherever you need to find straight legs and a flat back, maybe hands on your thighs, shins or floor. Exhale, suck your belly in, folding over your legs, just a bit of bend in your knees if you need to. Then inhale, leading with your chest, a nice flat back as you come all the way up, arms out and up to overhead. Then exhale, release. So we're going to do the same the other side, so re-establishing that Tadasana, suck your belly in, nice proud chest, shoulders down. Second one, other side, re-establishing that Tadasana, engaging your thighs, suck your belly in, proud chest, fingers down. Inhale, arms out and up to overhead. Exhale, folding forwards, leading with your chest, suck your belly in, folding over those legs, head tucks, flexible. Inhale, flat back, straight legs, looking down. Exhale, hands either side of the feet, stepping back, left leg this time. Nice big step back, left knee down, toes tucked behind. Inhale, arms up to overhead. Exhale, sinking into those hips. Inhale, looking up towards your hands. Exhale, hands either side of that right foot. Walk your hands back, toes up towards the ceiling. Keep that chest proud, breathing here. And exhale, walking the hands forwards, hands either side of the foot. Tuck the toes behind, lift the knees, stepping back into a plank. So option this time, if you want to come to your knees, or if you'd rather take it up a little bit, coming into a high plank. Suck your belly in, keeping that flat body line wherever you are. And coming down, elbows by your sides, all the way down. Inhale, push the tops of your feet into the mat, hands into the mat, lift a bit of a back bend into cobra, or if you want to, pushing into your hands, lifting up, maybe lifting your knees off the mat into an upward facing dog. Exhale, pushing back through your arms, seat bones into the air, into that downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here. So that nice downward facing V shape with your body, pushing it in through your hands, regaining control of your breath. Inhale, looking up towards your hands, step forward to left foot, help it if you need to, get that ankle underneath the knee, right knee down, toes tucked behind. Inhale, arms up to overhead. Exhale, sinking into those hips. Inhale, looking up towards your hands. Exhale, hands either side of that foot, walking the hands back, toes up towards the ceiling, keeping that chest proud. Hips even, left and right, breathing here. Inhale forwards, tuck the toes, lift the knee, stepping up to the top of the mat, flat back, straight legs, looking forwards. Exhale, suck your belly in, folding forwards, head tuck. Inhale, leading with your chest, arms up to overhead. Exhale, release. So next one, we're going to change it up a little bit. So re-establishing that Tadasana. Inhale, arms up to overhead. Exhale, folding forwards, leading with your chest. It's a bit of bend in the knees if you need it, tucking your head. Inhale, flat back, straight legs, looking down. Exhale, hands either side of your feet. Step back, right foot. Again, this time, right knee finds the mat, toes tucked behind. Inhale, arms up to overhead. Exhale, sinking into your hips. Inhale, looking up towards your hands. Exhale, hands at either side of your foot. So this is where it changes. I want you to plant your right hand onto the mat. We're going to inhale, raising left arm up towards the ceiling. So bringing a twist into that spine. I'm going to breathe here for a couple of breaths. Inhale and exhale, hand down either side of the foot. Tuck the toes behind, lift the knee, stepping back into a plank. So option, always to bring your knees to the mat if you want to, or coming down wherever you are with a flat body line, elbows by your sides. If you want to, you can hover this time, maybe pushing through your toes into that upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. So re-establishing that downward facing dog, regaining control of your breath. Inhale, look towards your hands, step forwards, right foot. Help it if you need to, ankle under the knee, left knee down, toes tucked behind. Inhale, arms up to overhead. Exhale, sinking into those hips. Push that top of the back foot into the mat. Looking up towards your hands. Exhale, hands down, planting left hand. Inhale, right arm raises, finding that twist. So push into that bottom hand, feel the twist down your spine. All the way to that top hand, reaching up towards the ceiling. Breathing here. And exhale, hands down, tuck the toes behind, lift the knee, stepping forwards to the top of the mat. Flat back, straight legs, looking forwards. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, arms out and up to overhead, leading with your chest all the way up. And exhale, release. So repeating other side. Inhale, arms up to overhead. Exhale, folding forwards, keeping a flat back, folding over those legs. Head tucked. Inhale, flat back, straight legs looking forwards. Exhale, hands either side of your feet, step back, left leg. Left knee finds the floor, toes tucked behind. Inhale, arms up to overhead. Exhale, sinking into your hips. Inhale, looking up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands down, planting left hand, right arm raises. Inhale, not going to stay this time. Exhale, hands down, tuck the toes behind, lift the knees, stepping back into a plank, coming down through Chaturanga, elbows by your sides, a nice strong body line. Coming into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So remember to always pick the variation of the Chaturanga that works for you. If you feel like it's a bit much, you can always back off, do a little bit less, maybe come to your knees, maybe not lower down quite so far. Just be kind to yourself. Inhale, looking forward, step forward to left foot. Help it if you need to, get that ankle into the knee, right knee down, toes tucked behind. Inhale, arms up to overhead. Exhale, sinking into those hips. Inhale, looking up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands down, planting right hand, left arm raises. Inhale. Exhale, hands down, tuck the toes behind, lift the knee, stepping forwards, top of mat, flat back, straight legs looking forwards. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, arms out and up to overhead. And exhale, release. So last two, one right and one left. We're going to add in a couple of standing postures in the middle now. So standing again at the top of the mat, engage that Tadasana. So working from your feet, feel the weight going through your heels, base the little toe, base the big toe, drawing up through your arches, engage your thighs, suck your belly in, nice proud chest, fingers down, nice strong mountain pose. Inhale, arms out and up to overhead. Exhale, folding forwards, suck your belly in, nice flat back as you come down, bending your knees if you need to, tuck your head. Inhale, coming up, flat back, straight legs, looking down, finding length from the crown of your head to your tailbone. Exhale, hands either side of your feet. Step back, right foot. So this time we're going to keep that knee off the ground if you can. Nice, strong legs here. Come up to your fingertips. Chest forwards, looking forwards. Nice, strong legs. We're going to push through our legs, coming up. Hands on your hips. Inhale, maybe bring your arms up to overhead. Exhale here. Inhale, looking up towards your hands. Exhale, hands either side, that front foot. Planting right hand, inhale, left arm raises. Exhale, left hand down. I'm going to turn that back foot now. So toes up the mat, heel down the mat, foot at an angle. We're going to inhale, windmill that right arm up and over, pushing through our legs all the way up into a warrior two position. So in our warrior two, you want a nice strong straight back leg with the back edge of the back foot engaged with the mat. Front knee directly over the front ankle. So if you can't do both of these, maybe shorten the stance a little bit. Keep that knee directly over the ankle. Make sure it's not falling in. Inhale, arms up to parallel. Torso upright. Body facing sideways. Gaze facing forwards. Inhale and exhale here. Turn the front hand. Bring your arm up and over. Right hand coming down, maybe wrapping it behind, keeping the body open to the side, C-shaping the spine. Breathing here. Inhale up and exhale, left forearm to left thigh, right arm up and over. So bring that palm to face upwards, bring it all the way over until it's facing downwards. Finding that length from your fingertips to that back foot. So we're in extending side angle. We're trying to create that nice line all the way from those fingertips to that back foot, maybe looking up towards the ceiling. Inhale, push through your legs, coming back up to that warrior two, looking forward. Exhale here. Inhale and exhale, windmill your hands either side, that front foot, back foot coming up onto the toes, stepping back into a plank, coming down through Chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Couple of breaths.
Inhale, look forward, step forwards, right foot. Keep that back knee off the floor, toes on the mat, heel up. So make sure that ankle's underneath the knee on the front foot, no strong legs. Chest forwards, coming up to your fingertips, maybe pushing through your legs, coming up, hands onto your hips. Inhale, arms up to overhead. Exhale here. Inhale, maybe looking up, testing your balance. Exhale, hands either side that front foot. Planting left hand, inhale, right arm raises. Exhale, right hand down, turn that back foot. So heel onto the mat, toes at the mat, heel down the mat. Inhale, left arm windmill all the way up into warrior two. So check out that front knee, knee over the ankle. Make sure it's not falling in. Nice strong back leg, back edge of the back foot. Engage with the mat. So nice and strong here. If you're struggling here, shorten the stance a little bit. Chest facing sideways. Arms up, parallel with the mat. Gaze towards that front middle finger. Breathing here. Turning front hand, palm to face up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bringing it over. C shape in the spine. Try not bring too much weight onto that back leg. Maybe wrapping the arm behind, looking up. Inhale up. Exhale, right forearm to right side, left arm up and over, palm facing down. Keeping that chest open to the side, maybe looking up towards the ceiling. Another extended side ankle, so creating that line from those top fingertips to that back foot. Breathing with control. Inhale, pushing through your legs, coming back to that warrior two, looking forward. Inhale. And exhale, windmill your arms to either side, that front foot, lifting the back heel. Stepping up to the top of the mat. Flat back, straight legs, looking forwards. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, arms out, nuts overhead. And exhale, release. So we're going to repeat the other side. Inhale, arms out, nuts overhead. Exhale, folding forwards, leading with your chest, bending your knees if you need to. Inhale, flat back, straight legs, looking forwards. Exhale, folding in, hands either side of your feet, stepping back, left leg, keeping the heel and the knee off the mat. Keeping that front ankle directly underneath the knee. Nice and strong legs. Inhale, coming up. Exhale here. Inhale, arms up to overhead. Maybe looking up. Exhale, hands down. Planting left hand, right arm raises. Find that twist. Exhale, right hand down. Turn that back foot. Toes up the mat, heel down the mat. Windmilling left arm up and over. Pushing with your legs into that warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, turning right hand up towards the ceiling. Exhale, C-shape the spine into that reverse warrior. Maybe wrapping that hand behind. Looking up. Inhale, up. Exhale, right forearm to right thigh. Left arm up and over. Palm facing down. Keep that chest open. Gaze upwards. Breathing. Inhale, push through your legs, windmill your arms up to warrior two. Exhale, arms down either side of the front foot. Lift the heel, stepping back into a plank. Coming down to Chaturanga. Option to come to your knees if you want to. Elbows by your side, nice flat body line. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Couple of breaths. Pushing through your hands, finding length down your spine. Inhale, look towards your hands, step forwards, left foot, keep that right knee off the floor, ankle underneath your knee on the left leg, nice strong legs looking forwards, pushing through your legs, coming up into that high lunge, hands on your hips, arms up to overhead, exhale here, inhale maybe looking up towards your hands, exhale hands either side of that front foot, planting right hand, inhale left arm raises. Exhale, hands down, turn that back foot, toes up the mat, heel down the mat, foot flat on the mat. Windmilling right arm up and over, nice strong legs into that warrior two. Breathing here. Inhale, turn, left palm to face up, coming up and over, maybe bringing that arm behind, C shape in the spine.
Inhale, coming up. Exhale, left forearm to left thigh, right arm up and over, palm facing down, chest open, looking up. Finding that line from those top fingertips to that back foot. Breathing here. Inhale, push through your legs back into warrior two. Exhale, windmill your hands either side of that front foot. Stepping up to the top of the mat. Flat back, straight legs looking forwards. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, arms out and up, leading with your chest all the way up to stand. And exhale, release. Okay, so we're going to come into our balance now. So I want you to find a position where you can feel steady. If you want to grab a chair, then feel free. You're perfectly fine to do that to help with your balance. So the first one we're going to do, I want you to step into your right foot. So the weight going into your heel, into the base of your little toe, into the base of your big toe, drawing up through the arch of your foot, engaging your thighs, suck your belly in, nice proud chest. Now I'm going to bring that left foot up, bringing the left hand behind to hold on to the outside of the foot. Draw those knees in towards each other, that heel in towards your bum, suck your belly in, tailbone under, nice proud chest. So we're feeling that stretch into the thigh and the hip flexor on the left side. You can use that chair over here if you want to. And release. So we're going to come into dancer now. So stepping again into the right foot, into the heel, base of the little toe, base of the big toe, drawing upwards. I want you to windmill that left arm up and over, drawing right foot up, holding on to your instep. So again, do the same thing as we did before, knees in towards each other, try and even your hips off, open that chest out, then bringing your right hand into Chin Mudra in front of you. Inhale, and as you exhale, pivot forwards through your hips, pushing that foot into the hand behind, coming forwards. Just go as far as feels okay for you. Maybe bring that chair in front of you if you want to. Have a little bit of a practice. How your strength feels. Picking a spot on the floor to help with your balance. Inhale, come up to stand. And exhale, release. So we're going to repeat the other side. Give it a little bit of a wiggle. And then we'll step into the left foot. So stepping into the heel. Coming it down to the base of the little toe, base of the big toe, drawing up through the arch of the foot, engaging the thigh, nice proud chest. Bringing right foot up, this time hand round the outside of the foot, drawing that heel in towards your bum, knees together. Then tuck your tailbone underneath, draw your belly in, nice proud chest, feeling that stretch into the hip flexor. Testing their balance. And exhale. Release. So step again into that left foot, into the heel, base of the toe, base of the big toe, drawing up, finding that length through your spine, windmilling right arm back and behind, holding on to your instep. So you can do the option before if you want to. If you felt like that was enough, do that again. Grab your chair, whatever you need to. Or if you want to come into a full dance pose, fingers into Chin Mudra in front, thumb and forefinger touching, nice proud chest. Pivoting forwards, pushing that foot, top of the foot into the hand behind. Nice strong legs as we pivot forwards, pick a spot on the floor. Inhale, coming up to stand. And exhale, release, give it a little bit of wiggle. Then coming to stand at the top of the mat again, finding your Tadasana, big toes together. Heels fractionally apart, engaging your thighs, suck your belly in, draw those shoulders back, give them a roll them back, fingers down towards the ground. Inhale, arms up to overhead. Exhale, folding forwards, leading with your chest into that forward fold. Inhale, flat back, straight legs, looking down. Exhale, hands either side of your feet, step back both feet this time. Into that plank, coming down through Chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Bring your knees to the mat now, knees nice and wide, big toes together, pushing back into an extended child's pose. And walking your hands
up towards your legs, coming up to kneel. Bring your bum to one side, feet to the other, bring them round into a seated position. So I want you to bring your legs out in front of you. We're going to sit in Dandasana. So I want you to try and find a position where your pelvis is upright and you're finding a straight line from the top of your head all the way down to your tailbone. So if that means a little bit of a bend in the knees, that's completely fine. Maybe you might be able to keep that nice straight flat back with your legs extended, but wherever you are, whether your knees are bent or not, I want you to keep your feet flexed, so pushing your heels away, your toes up and back towards you. So either you're here, maybe you've got a little bit straighter legs, maybe they're straight out in front of you. And wherever you are, bring your hands out by your sides. Inhale, bring your arms up to overhead, extend out of your waist, and exhale, folding forward, suck your belly in, folding over your legs into a seated forward fold. So hands maybe either side of your legs, maybe onto your shins. Maybe if you're deep enough, your first finger and middle finger around your big toe. But wherever you are, I want you to inhale and try and find a length in your spine. Try and straighten from the top of your head all the way to your tailbone. Shine that chest forwards. So we don't want to round like this to find the flexion in our back. We want to find extension through our spine. And then exhale and fold into that, keeping the length in the spine. And I'm going to breathe wherever we are. I want you to inhale, find length, suck your belly in. And exhale, maybe fold a little bit deeper. So wherever you're holding on to, we're not pulling on that. So maybe it's your big toes, not pulling on the big toes or on our shins. We're just using them as a little bit of guidance to help us. Maybe fold a little bit deeper. Inhale, coming up. Nice and gently. Bring your hands behind, fingertips pointing towards your bum. Your arms bent. Bring your shoulders back. Inhale, pushing into your hands. Draw your chest up towards the ceiling, looking up. A little bit of a back bend. So nice thoracic spine stretch. Nice stretch into our shoulders. Breathing into your rib cage. And exhale, release. I want you to bring your legs nice and wide now. I'm going to bring the sole of the right foot in towards the left thigh. So keeping our chest facing forwards, that left leg out towards the side. I want you to inhale, bring the right arm up and overhead, and exhale, folding over that leg, keeping the chest open to the side, left arm to the inside of the left leg, C-shaping the spine. Try and keep this seat bone down on the right side. Maybe looking up towards the ceiling, keep your shoulders away from your ears. We're going to breathe here. Breathe into the side of your body. So if this is a little bit too much, you can keep this knee bent with your toes up towards the ceiling, with your arm on the inside of this leg. So we're still finding that lateral flexion of the spine. It's just with a little bit of variation in the legs. Inhale, coming up, and exhale, release. Turn your hips to face towards that front leg. So again, you can keep a little bit of a bend if you need to, or maybe you can straighten it, but keeping that flat back from the top of your head to your tailbone. Wherever you are, push that heel away, toes back towards you, hands out by your sides. Inhale, arms up, extend out of your waist, find length. Exhale, folding forwards. So holding on to wherever you can. Maybe that's your shin, maybe it's your foot, maybe it's either side of the mat, maybe that feels better. Just picking where you feel comfortable, but wherever you are, I want you to inhale, shine that chest forwards. And exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Inhale, find length. Exhale, maybe fold a little bit deeper. Inhale, walking back up. Bring your legs out nice and wide. I'm going to bring the sole of the left foot into the right thigh this time, keeping the chest open. You can bend that knee if you want to, always an option if you want it, or maybe straightening it out. Inhale, left arm up and over.
Exhale, folding over that leg. Right hand to the inside of the right leg. Arm overhead. Keeping those shoulders away from your ears. Chest open, maybe looking up. So we're bringing the torso round to face up towards the ceiling, not letting it fall down, keeping that top shoulder back. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, release. Hands either side of your bum. Turn your hips to face towards that right leg. Inhale, arms up to overhead, suck your belly in. Exhale, folding forwards, keeping that flat back. Maybe holding onto your shin. Maybe hands around your foot. Wherever you are, inhale, suck your belly in, shine your chest forwards. Find length from the top of your head all the way to your tailbone. And exhale, fold into some of that space that you've created. Again, thinking of your breath like waves. Creating space with that inhale. Folding into that space you've created with the exhale. Inhale, walking back up. Bring your legs in together. So we're going to turn around now. I'm going to come down to lie. So come to sit at the top of your mat. I'm going to suck our belly in and roll down. You can use your hands if you want to. Rolling down onto the mat. So bring your palms by your sides, palms facing up. You can keep your knees bent if you want to. Allow your knees to fall in towards each other. Allow any tension in your lower back to release before maybe extending your legs out. So closing your eyes here. Taking a bit of a scan of your body. See how you feel now at the end of the practice compared to how you did at the start. Bring one hand to your chest and one hand to your belly. And as you inhale, feel your lungs expand, feel your rib cage expand. And as you exhale, feel that rib cage contract. Do a couple of those. Inhale, calm. And exhale, any tension, allowing your body to be heavy on the mat. And then changing the breath. So inhale into your belly, feel your belly expand and rise with that inhale. And as you exhale, feel your belly fall. Again, trying to let go of any tension with that exhale. A couple of those with your own breath in your own time. Then release your hands, bring your hands by your sides with your palms facing up. Nice natural breaths now. Find a position that's comfortable. Feel thankful for your body after your practice today. I'm just going to stay here and give our body a little bit of time just to say thank you to it. So on your next inhale, I'd like you to take a deeper breath in now. Fill your lungs with oxygen. And as you exhale, bring a little bit of movement back into your fingers, back into your toes, give them a wiggle. And then do whatever feels good. So that might be a full body stretch. It might be hugging your knees in towards your chest, give yourself a hug. Maybe a little bit of a rock from side to side. Just do whatever your body feels like it wants to do. And then wherever you are, bring your body all the way over to lie on your side, whichever side feels more comfortable. Gently blinking your eyes open, allow yourself to readjust to the light. Then in your own time, when you feel ready, help yourself to come back up to sit. So come to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands by your sides. Gonna inhale, arms up to overhead, maybe looking up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Namaste. So thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I hope you liked this full flowing class. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and give me a comment in the comment section below, because I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you do like these videos and you would love to see more and come and practice with me a little bit more, maybe click that subscribe button, as it helps to let me know that you're enjoying these practices. So thank you for your support. Namaste.